everyone. Thanks for checking this channel out again. Really do appreciate it. We're going to go back to the 80s again. Like I said, I've had a lot of things going on with 80s tunes, so I'm going to stick in there for a while. Great song. Never thought I really would like playing this acoustic until within the last couple of years. Goes over so well in a live setting. And it's pretty somewhat easy. If you know your power chords, there's really no major bar chords, but there is some power chords there, but you can get around that if you know your open chords, I think. So we're going to get into this one, Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran. Really, really cool tune. It's in the, well, I guess it's the key of E for the most part. You know, the main riff is E. And then really you're kind of working with some bar chords, power chords, whatever you want to do, whatever's easiest for you. Between a C, a G, an F, and a B flat, which alternates with a D throughout the chorus. So we'll go over that in more detail. But pretty straightforward. Those are really all the chords you use, and have some fun with this one. So let's just dive right in and take a closer look. All right, so let's just jump right into this. Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. Really straightforward in terms of the tune and how it goes. Some power chords, bar chords, whatever you normally play, so it might be a little bit tougher, especially in the chorus, but let's go through it, see what you think. Hopefully this helps you out, okay? The tune kicks off on an E. So what I'm doing is I'm playing the E up here, and that little chime is just my open E strings here, my open E and B string. So I'm playing here on the lower register, and then I'm just coming back up to click those strings on the bottom there. And I just give a slide up just to give it a bit of an intro. If you can't do that, just play the E. Just downstroke. The way I do it is, all I'm doing is hitting those open strings right here. But whatever works for you, it's cool. All right. And then the riff that I'm doing is, I mean, that's the main riff for the song, right? So all I'm doing is I'm still in that E shape. But what I'm doing here is I'm taking everything off except my index finger. So E shape, E chord. All I'm doing is keeping my index finger on that chord, right? And I'm staying on the, I guess it's the G string. I'm keeping the index finger there, and I'm using my middle finger to go on the second fret as well. I'm pulling on it. So it's a pull from 2 to 1 on the G string, and I'm landing back on the D second fret. All right, I'm doing it twice, but each time is a little bit different in terms of the rhythm and the timing, okay? I'm kind of holding that second pull a little bit longer. And I might even sometimes give it a bit of a bend. All right, so it's up to you. Again, whatever's easiest, but if you just kind of play it like this, and if that's too much as well, hold that E chord. What are we doing there? Again, fairly simple as well. You're playing an E to an E suspended fourth. So if the hammer isn't quite in your wheelhouse just yet, we got a way around that, okay? We're going to just hold the E and give it an E suspended fourth. So you got a couple ways you can do that. Whatever is easiest for you, give it a shot, but it works either way. And you're playing this throughout the whole verse. So either way, that should work for you, okay? Going into the verse, it's a pattern of the chorus, it's a pattern of 4 chords. A C, to a G, to an F, to a B flat. The B flat in that first time around basically transitions right back to the C, to the F, to the G, to the F, to the C, to the D. Let me play that for you once, okay? The transition. That's your basic structure for the chorus. Now you're going to play that sometimes 2, maybe 3 times, but it's always going to be in that order. So it's going to be C, and again, I'm playing different shapes here just to kind of give you an idea that you can do this different ways. A full C bar chord, a C power chord, and that translates to any other bar chord or power chord you're going to play in this tune. So it's C to the G, to the F, to that B flat, which you just, in turn, really is more of just kind of like a passing chord in a way, where it's going to go right back into that C. That's the transition right there. To the G, to the F, to the D, and if you want, you can play the D here. So you do that, and then again, how I do it is I'm just kind of messing around with this D. And you go right back into that, the intro, or riff, and the verse again. So it's just constant repeating. So if you know the intro, okay, that's your intro is your verse. We've gone over the chorus. Like the woods, and it just continues, right? So the only thing that I do a little bit differently, and I kind of make it my own, especially depending how the crowd is reacting, whoever's singing is kind of doing their thing. I kind of bounce back and forth between the D and the E. And this is the part of the song where it's like, hungry like the wolf, right? And all that kind of, noise going on. It's either the... hungry like the wolf. Here's where it's kind of cool, because you can do that as much as you want back and forth, and a lot of people worried about the timing coming back in on the chorus. So you can hold this E as long as you want, because what's going to happen is the change to the chords for the chorus don't come in at the same time the vocals do. The vocals come in maybe a beat or 2 before you start playing. So really, you can hold that as long as you want, do what you want, hold the E, wave back and forth, And that's your song. So it's pretty straightforward. I kind of put that in the easy category because it's really not anything crazy. You're not playing any, chords that are out there. I mean, you're kind of playing the basic stuff, and even for some of these chords, you could probably do open chords as well. You're playing a C, so maybe you play an open C here, you play the open G, give this your F chord right there, just play those strings, and then for the B flat, you can cheat as well. Let's see if that works. Works too. So if you're more comfortable doing it that way, give it a shot. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you had fun with this one. Let me know in the comments, if it worked. If you want to hear some different things, we can certainly do that. And I'll see you on the next lesson. Thanks very much. Okay.